love your cat, but are you really caring for them the right way? Have you ever wondered why some cats live only 5 years, while others make it past 20 with ironclad health? Here's the hard truth. Most owners make mistakes that drastically shorten their cats' lives, even while believing they're doing everything right. You might be repeating these habits right now without even noticing. And the worst part? Your cat is suffering in silence, and you're not seeing the signs. In today's video, I'm going to show you the 5 most fatal mistakes cat owners make, and number 3 will leave you in shock. If you want your cat to live a long, healthy life by your side, watch this video until the end. Let's begin now, before it's too late. Mistake number 1, feeding low-quality kibble. One of the most fatal and most commonest mistakes is feeding your cat low-quality kibble, thinking it's all the same, or that the price determines the best value. What many people don't know is that these kibbles are made from byproducts of the food industry, like beaks, feathers, questionable meat meals, and are loaded with sodium, preservatives, and artificial coloring. That means that over time, your cat's kidneys, liver, and digestive system are silently being damaged until they can't function properly anymore. Unlike dogs, cats are obligate carnivores, meaning they need a diet rich in animal protein and low in carbohydrates. Low-quality kibbles flip this logic, stuffing the product with corn, soy, and fillers that only serve to bulk up the bag. On the outside, your cat may look healthy, but on the inside, damage is piling up fast. It's like giving a child soda every day and expecting them to grow up healthy. If you want to add years to your cat's life with quality, start by reading your cat food label. Choose brands with meat protein as the first ingredient, that use natural preservatives and avoid artificial dyes. If possible, add in vet-approved homemade meals, always guided by a certified pet nutritionist. This simple change can be the difference between a sick 7-year-old cat and a healthy 17-year-old. Mistake number 2, ignoring your cat's hydration. By nature, cats don't feel as thirsty as other animals because they evolved in dry desert environments. But now, living indoors and eating dry food, they depend on us to stay hydrated. Lack of water leads to serious complications like urinary crystals, infections, chronic kidney disease, and bladder stones. All extremely common and entirely preventable. If you only leave one water bowl in some random corner of the house and think, that's enough, you're making a serious mistake. Cats prefer fresh moving water, and water placed in multiple locations. That's why electric water fountains are such a great option. They mimic running water, something cats instinctively seek. Also, use glass or ceramic bowls, placed away from food, to increase drinking chances. Another powerful tip, offer high-quality wet foods, like pouches or pâtés, from trusted brands. These foods help compensate for cats' naturally low water intake. It's no exaggeration to say that water is the number 1 factor for a long life in cats. Cats who stay hydrated live longer and much healthier lives. Mistake number 3, skipping regular vet visits. Many people believe cats are tough, that they fend for themselves, and that a vet is only necessary when there's blood or a visible illness. But the truth is, cats are masters at hiding pain. It's instinctive, a survival mechanism in the wild. When a cat shows weakness, it becomes prey. So even with fever, pain, or infection, they may act completely normal until it's too late. The mistake is waiting for visible signs to act. The right thing is to schedule yearly checkups with lab tests, even if your cat looks perfectly fine. Kidney, liver, heart diseases, and even silent cancers can only be detected this way. The earlier an issue is found, the greater the chance of treatment, and the less your cat will suffer. Vaccinations, deworming, flea, and tick control are also essential. These prevent serious, and sometimes deadly, diseases like FIP, feline infectious, peritonitis, and feline leukemia. Avoiding the vet doesn't save money. It only postpones a much greater cost, the pain of losing your cat too soon. If you truly love your cat, don't wait for them to cry in pain. Act first. Vet checkups are acts of love and responsibility. Mistake. Nessunmade 4. Letting your cat roam outdoors alone. Many cat owners still believe that cats need the streets, that they love freedom, and that keeping them indoors is somehow cruel. But what few realize is that every time a cat goes outside, it faces real and immediate risks to its life. On the streets, your cat is exposed to being hit by a car, poisoned, abused by humans, or attacked by other animals. It can also contract serious diseases like FIV, feline AIDS, and FELV, feline leukemia, which have no cure. Another dangerous point, cats with free access to the streets live, on average, 3 to 5 years. Meanwhile, indoor cats, safe and protected, can easily live 15 to 20 years. In other words, the streets drastically shorten your cat's lifespan. Even if your cat always comes back or knows the way, it only takes one incident to change everything. But don't worry, cats can live happily and fully indoors as long as the environment is adapted. Shelves, hammocks, toys, scratching, posts, screened windows, and environmental enrichment can turn any home into a stimulating and safe territory. True freedom isn't about facing deadly risks. It's about having security, comfort, and stimulation without having to fight for survival every day. Your cat doesn't need the streets. He needs you and your protection. Mistake number 5. Ignoring signs of stress and boredom. Did you know that stress is one of the leading causes of illness in cats? They are extremely sensitive to changes in environment, lack of routine, loneliness, or loud noises. And a stressed cat doesn't bark or complain. It simply isolates itself, licks compulsively, stops eating, or starts urinating outside the litter box. Many interpret this as acting out, but in reality, it's a silent cry for help. A poor and unstimulating environment leads to boredom, obesity, and feline depression, and this directly affects the cat's immunity and overall health. Additionally, lack of physical activity can cause joint problems, digestive issues, and even severe behavioral disorders. Cats are natural hunters. They need to play, climb, explore, and interact, providing a variety of toys, rotating objects. From time to time, simulating short hunting sessions with wands and hiding treats around the house help keep your cat mentally balanced. If you're away for many hours, consider enriching the environment with cat-friendly videos, automated, toys, or even a feline companion, if the temperament allows. A healthy cat is a cat that's stimulated, loved, and understood. Don't wait for him to stop playing to realize something is wrong. You can transform his life with small actions and ensure many more years by his side. Now that you know these 5 fatal mistakes, the choice is in your hands. Your cat can't tell you where it hurts or what's making him sick, but every decision you make, or fail to make, has a direct impact on his health and his life. And if you've made it this far, it's because you truly care. Because you love, and you're willing to learn to take better care of him. So here's a sincere request. Don't let this video be just another piece of content you watched and forgot. Put these tips into practice today. Check the food, observe the habits. Look at your cat with renewed attention. His health depends on it. His life is in your hands. And if this content helped you, imagine how many other people also need to hear this right now. So hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and help spread life-saving knowledge. Here on the channel, every week you'll find essential tips to ensure your cat lives longer and better. So don't leave just yet. Click on the next video here on the screen and keep learning how to be the kind of guardian your cat truly deserves, because when you take better care, he lives longer.